Hello, everyone. We're here back at it again in nature with another podcast, and we went camping for 3 days in the Ardennes of Belgium, and we learned so much from that experience. It's crazy, and we're gonna share with you everything we learned. Plus, throughout the video, you will get a call to action so you can start changing your life by just going out and camping, resetting the biological clock, right? Let me ask you, man, why did we go camping? Like, why?
Like the reason we made this decision was probably because we needed some time off, right, from the current situations in Belgium.
Yeah.
And we were like, why not go camping? Like Rami texted me like, what if you go for 2 or 3 days? And I was like, are we prepared enough? What do we need? And
Yeah.
how do we survive? Like, where are we gonna sleep? Is it dangerous? What are the dangers of being in the mountains or in the woods of Belgium? Like, how will this experience be? And we learned a lot, right? Like, it's incredible how many lessons nature brought to us just by living in it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like going back to the source and going out of the comfort into the unknown. Like, we didn't know what to expect, right? Like, where are we gonna sleep? Where is the
Yeah, we didn't
where
plan actually
yeah.
nothing, but we just went, all right?
We went and we learned the most from the proactive decision that we made.
Yeah, and it was a very cool experience. We also did it because we wanted to do like a social media detox. While we're on social media, we don't like to consume social media all the time, but we want like to produce all the time the social media.
Yeah.
And that's what our mission actually is, right? To produce the content that the people need to see. And we also went to just relax, right? Relax.
We went into some deeper states of calmness within
Yeah,
ourselves. Yeah.
yeah.
We have experienced that.
We have experienced
And that
that.
was something really enriching. So
It was
um,
really good for stress reduction also. I feel like we went to nature now, and I feel like we have to go back as soon as possible because it's so fun to just be in nature, but we're right now in nature, but really surviving in nature, well,
Yeah.
that's the
reality.
the
Right?
reality,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
That's the reality.
Normally that is, but they have made our life so comfortable,
So
the
easy.
system, so easy, and we lost connection with nature. So that's why we went on this camping trip to have the connection with nature and to just relax. And we did a good job doing that, right?
We had some, like, what were the insights that came to your mind?
Like what we learned, you mean? Like
yeah,
what we
like,
learned from that experience.
What did you learn about in nature? What you did not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like for example, like you were saying, if I have everything, but I was taking too much with me, this and that and this and that, but instead of just taking the essentials, the things that you really need in nature,
Yeah, and
important, right?
one of the really keys that came to my mind in that experience was that simplicity is key. Like, keep it as simple as possible with the product, so your thoughts are not focused or distracted by the things that you carry. Like, oh, all those possessions, and I
Yeah.
can't lose anything in nature, and it's not. No, just keep it simple, like you said. Focus
Yeah.
on the essentials of the products. Take them with you, and be aware of the beauties of nature. Like, I really experienced a side of myself that I was like almost not aware of. Like, and side of myself was the side that asked questions to myself, like, what would I do if I would be in nature, or I would be living really in nature? Like, would I hunt? Would I be less lazy? Would I be less worried? Because in nature, the real, like, the matrix worries disappear, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
indeed.
they don't matter anymore. It doesn't matter if somebody does not share your post, or if someone doesn't like your picture, or if you don't have that type of clothes, or if somebody thinks that of you. No, you just focus on essentials: surviving, eating, meditating, coming to
Yeah.
relaxation. And we also took some psychedelics on the trip, so that was also something enriching,
Yeah, and
which we will
that's
share
we
on
will
another.
share in another podcast that information, but I think the viewers will like that information because we learned so much just from that experience alone. But now we're talking about this whole camping experience, and this is crazy because let me tell you the story what happened. We went on camping and we brought a tent with us, but that tent was broke. So we had to sleep on the floor or in the nature like that, and it was a bit hectic, but it was so cool to experience that. You know, a lot of mosquitoes also there, so please get a spray that kills the mosquitoes because my knees they were all over, bro. They were crazy.
That was one of the bad sides of that
Yeah.
experience. Yeah.
And the good side is we went the next day buy a good tent, so then we slept better, you know, which was a good experience. We have to sleep very good in a good tent, and yeah, indeed. And what we also did was actually there was a lot of rain, so we didn't prepare ourselves for the upcoming rain. So yeah, we had to live with our products and all those things getting wet,
just wet as
getting
water.
drippy.
Yeah.
They were drippy, bro.
Like the shoes. What was drippy? Like the shoes, the clothes,
Everything, man.
the
Everything.
tents. Yeah, really.
And we thought
my
it was gonna
books-
stop. We thought the rain was gonna stop, but it went raining for all day, and we stayed in the tent. We were like, "Yeah, it will stop. It will stop, right?" But no. Then we had to go out in the rain, pack everything. Everything was wet, and then yeah, just go back to our home in our cozy little comfort home, right?
Yeah, and I felt like the third day that we were there, it was like, whoa, this is getting harder. Did you not have that feeling? Like, whoa, this shit is getting harder. Like, I don't know what to do precisely. Like, what should I do? Like,
Just
I'm,
be.
I'm hanging in a tree, and what should I do? And yeah. The more intelligent people that I'm surrounded with, like him, just tell me to be more aware of it and experience it differently. But yeah, what should you do? Use your creativity. Like one of the things that crossed my mind was, what if we go fishing, or what if we go to just really lay down for a few hours? Because it's hard, right, to literally shut down
And yet we
just-
did that.
just
So we did the
relax.
hard thing, bro.
and
We did the hard
survived.
and we survived. We did it. And what also came to my mind is that we have to do this way more because this was like how many years ago that I went on camping? A long time ago.
The
And I
same
feel
for me.
like you can go camping too because it will change your life. Even if you do a psychedelic on top of it, well, that's the thing on the
cherry
pie,
on
the
the-
cherry on the pie, right? So that's very important. We have to do this more. We have to go in nature and make a fire. You know what we did? We went to a place and there was not so much wood. So we were making a fire, you know, taking all the thing, but there was no wood. So then we had to go to sleep. And the next day, you know what we did? We got a lot of wood before the fire got started, and that's how the last night was so beautiful.
And that was also the reason why our stuff got wet, right? Because I was like, until 2 a.m. in the night, I think, I was sitting next to the fire. But if I did not have that comfort at that moment, that hotness of the fire, I would probably put all my stuff together. But the fire made me so comfortable that I forget about stuff. And after that, the rain happened.
Yeah.
So that was a big lesson for me. Like
Big
the lesson
lessons.
was, if something comes to your mind and you feel like it's your intuition, do it, follow it.
Follow it, indeed.
And yeah, nature also gave birth to my instinctive mind almost. Like I am experiencing it differently.
Yeah.
Like more following it. It's more logical now to follow your instinctive mind. Like when my body tells me, maybe you should eat, then I'm interpreting that I need some drink, maybe, probably.
Yeah.
I need to be hydrated. And how are we gonna experience a new experience the next time that we go to nature?
We go to a different spot.
And what are we gonna do differently? Like, what are the things that you would like
Well,
to do?
we would stay, let's say, for a week. max. I don't know if I'm prepared for doing that longer, but you know, we're not used to those things, right? But what it will change your life if you just go.
It will.
And that's why I encourage you. This is the call to action, actually, where you literally go, pack your stuff. You have 1 to 4 weeks to do this. We'll also give you a PDF file on all the things that you have to bring with you before you go camping, because we forgot some things. Although we brought so much, right? That was
We are
crazy.
here, bro.
Yeah,
And
so
now.
that we're here to make mistakes. We're here to fail, because then we know that we're gonna succeed, right?
Yeah, and we're gonna use those failure stepping stones in a constructive way, and we're gonna build that up.
Bam, 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 bam. Yes, indeed, indeed. So I encourage you to please go camping as soon as possible.
Go
and prepare
camping.
yourself for the rain, because right now it's sunny, but that doesn't mean it stays sunny forever, right? So you have to be prepared, and you have to have some armor, and please just check the PDF file if you go camping, because that will make your life way easier. And give a like, give a subscribe, and join the fucking tribe. And I'll see you in the next podcast.
Subscribe us on Spotify. Love.
Yeah, love, peace. Woo!